So we're live for live stream 354, and let's have a look at these markets. So we can see all these markets are green, 1.6% on ES, 1.7 on NQ, about 1% over on gold, coming back a little bit here. We can see we're up 4, pretty much near 5% on Tesla. AMD's up 2%, Amazon's up 2%, Google 2%. Seeing quite a bit of buying there, a bit of a recovery across the semis as well, up about 2%. We've had Fed Chair Powell come out and speak at the Jackson Hole meeting. I believe Fed Chair Powell came out at around about 10 a.m. and we can see a pretty big move there off when Fed Chair Powell came in. Quick move up. We can see a bit of a gap here on the volume profile. Market's gone into this area, started consolidating around the 623s to the 654s. So from around about the 600s to the 654s, prices may want to revisit this 466 to 346 area that we quickly traversed and get away from this point of control. But we'll focus on our main strategy here. So there is a possibility that this market will come back and fill that gap in the session profile. With the news, the current range is sitting at 573.25 points, high to low on the day on NQ. On ES, we're looking at 132.25. On gold, we're looking at 60.6. So quite a bit of volatility there on NQ and ES. Our current scroll banner at the top of the screen is out of date, and also our display of the profits as well. So let's make sure we get this back down to 0. Today may be a difficult day due to the level of volatility that we are seeing in the market and the fact that the market has gone to the upside quite a bit. So let's start how we usually do. We go onto a 15-minute chart, remove the fib that we had on there from yesterday, and it's going to ask me to remove it. So let's get that fib off. You see the range prior to that breakout there wasn't very big. Wasn't big at all. So let's lock this into place. Goodness me, we're so far away. Golly. Let's do the same again. I imagine it's going to be the same scenario. Where the market breakout was just so much to the upside. So we got some all-time highs around the 508.75. Of course, we've got the 68.50s. And let's finally just have a look at gold. Same scenario at 10 a.m. Eastern. Saw that breakout to the upside, courtesy of Fed Chair Powell speaking. Let's see where the highs are. Highs are all the way up here. Don't even think these fibs are going to come into focus today. Don't think they will. So today is going to be difficult. It's going to be difficult due to the dislocation caused by the news. So certainly will be challenging. We can see there was a long. Of course, I didn't take that long. I wouldn't have got the target anyway, so it's a good thing I wasn't at the charts. Good thing I was not at the charts. There's a long there as well. Would have been stopped out there as well. No long yet on gold. If we have a look at the profile on gold, let's see. Should be a gap in there as well. Yeah, we can see a bit of a gap in the profile as the market moved up pretty quick. Moved up pretty quick here. Let's update our scroll banner. Let's see. Let's get some of the correct market information. Updated the old scroll banner. So, like I said, there is a risk of this coming all the way into the 460s. Fill the area left by the point of left by this quick move up off Fed Chair Powell's speech. So the scroll banner's been updated. Oh no, buddy. There is no world where I take a reverse. Which is problematic. News days are my worst days. It just disrupts price action. It's very disruptive. With a range of 573, do I think this market can extend beyond 573? Do I think that? Because long opportunities now are going to be likely on the backside. That's the problem I'm going to have. Oh, matter of fact, I do have a system I can use. Yep, gold power. Okay. And well. So problematic. The system's going to set me up long. I'm concerned that it's going to be on the backside. So, just looking back, this news candle is 190 points, which is absolutely out of this world. Hold on a second here. Let's see. No, it doesn't fit the criteria. Yeah, golly. Will I be snatching at straws? Hmm. Am I going to be caught in a backside trade? That's my biggest worry at the moment. Am I going to be caught in a backside? It's about 2 hours since Fed Chair Powell's speech. So, seems I'm about to get a setup here. Long again. Let's see. Let's do 45. 17.1. So it should be 19.1. It should be 19.1. Oh, goodness me, look at the size of that stop. A real doozy of a stop. Let's put a sell stop right there if it wants to come against me. Let's see if this thing wants to go up. Hold on a sec, let's think about this. Does it match the criteria? Think about it. What do we do on? Let's think about this. Let's think about this. Let's see. We're going to use that. Let's think. Yeah. Due to the size of the stop, let's use the default levels. The default level is going to be 19.1. So, yeah, we'll use a 19.1. Certainly tempting to think about the 18.7s, but let's go with 19.1. Let's go with 19.1. Currently trading 18.3. So about 8 ticks away. Let's see if there are any potential headwinds over on gold. Over on gold, let's have a look. Shouldn't be any headwinds. Never know. Doesn't appear to be any headwinds. We are at the midpoint of the channel. So anything can happen here. Nothing stops this from coming back, taking me out, and then going towards target. I'm going to hope that this is a gold power setup, so with a bit of caution because of the potentially being the backside of this move up off news. So certainly not ideal with the volatility we saw on news, but taking it regardless. This gold power setup, let's see. With the level of volatility we've seen, I don't think 20 ticks is asking too much. But this market could have our other ideas. Zero guarantees of success. Let's see. Oh wow. 19.2. Let's see. Let's see if it wants to give me 19.2. Oh wow. Oh, there's the target being taken out. So, gold power works. Gold power works. What did we pick up right there? Should have picked up 60, I think. 63. After commission, about 60. Okay, that's okay. That is okay. And let's update the board here. So that is... Oh, hold on, battery's dead. Goodness me. Battery almost died on me. So, what do we pick up? 63. Let's update the display. Picked up 63. And let's make sure we put that in the right section. 63 on long. Yep. Picked up 63 right there. And came in today. Decided I would be trading bigger size. Probably not the best thing to do. And the reason I decided to do that was because the huge drawdown I was in primarily was because of the not only the losing streak, but I also started taking more contracts, so using bigger size. Now, how long we've been here? 26 minutes. So I think I'll give it another 4 minutes or so. Well, about 3 minutes. If I don't see anything, I am calling it a day with just the one trade. I'll call it a day. Call it a day. It's increasingly looking like this is going to go down to that 460. And the reason I keep saying 460 over on NQ is because if we look at the volume profile on the 5-minute here, we can see this gap where the market moved up quick after the Fed Chair Powell's Jackson Hole speech. Well, pretty much him coming to the imagine the lectern. Well, we're seeing this gap in the profile. Not much action took place here. Market's gone up, consolidated, point of control moved up there. We're seeing the volume up there. Now we're moving away from the volume that's been put in at the higher day. So we've had volume at the higher day after a big dramatic news driven move, and the market seems like it's coming back down to repair this area right here. So this area, which is about 113 points, it seems the market wants to come down, do a bit of repair before the end of day. No guarantees it will today, but imagine the coming days or so. You may want to do that, re-auction this area, make sure the move up is legitimate and it isn't a bit of a false move up. So could see that, or even more dramatically, the market could just go flying to the downside. I doubt it, but it is a possibility. So we will continue to monitor where we are, and we'll see. So it seems like there's only a minute left, so I think I'm going to have to wrap up the video there. Yep, I'm going to wrap up the video there. So it's only the one trade today, and the one trade was on gold. We can see right there. It's taken us up to 69 on the account. We are still quite a bit away from our highs. About 300 away from our highs, so there's still a lot of work to do. But I've got to do things away from trading. We'll see ultimately whether we do get this area all the way down to at least the 338, whether this market wants to do the repair from Fed Chair Powell. So that's on NQ. I imagine there's going to be a similar repair that needs to take place over on ES. Certainly seems like it. Moved down to the 426. Is currently trading the 484s. I can't imagine this is going to be repaired today. I doubt it. 4 hours away from market close. I doubt it. Not on ES. Too dramatic a move, I think. Gold doesn't seem like it's in the repairing mood. Profile doesn't seem as dramatic. Certainly a lot more activities taking place in and around the market news. But I won't be here for it. So we'll see if we're going to get the complete retracement of this move to the upside and repair down to the 360s. Move down to the 430s on ES. Yep, I'm going to wrap it up there. So it's going to be a shorter one today. Thanks for watching. Good luck trading. Have a great day.